I've been having this hat for the past few years now. Yes, the beret, you know. I used to wear it just for fun, just as a joke. But now that I'm on this side of the team. I can't just wear it for fun. I can't just wear it because I want to wear it. It has a purpose. It has a meaning. Is worn during special occasion. On this video, I want to thank you. I want to welcome you on my channel. We do military content. We advise. We share our opinion. We share our experience throughout this military journey. I'm Sergio. I'm a soldier in the U.S. Army. I'm a Ketu. That's why the channel's name is being called Ketu, Ketou, meaning soldier. Welcome here again. Today we are going to speak to our soldiers, to our future soldiers heading to basic combat training, to BCT or to boot camp, however you want to call it. If you're heading to do your basic training, your basic military training, this is the video for you. Sit down, relax, subscribe, like this video, and share it for that one that's about to head to basic training, or for somebody who has been to basic training, so that he can double check on my facts or on my opinion, and then learn from my mistake. I want to speak today to those one that are 18 up to 22, 23, and those ones that are 25 all the way up to 35 and plus. Yes, I am myself a 30 and plus, and I cannot make a video without addressing those folks that are going to be in the shoe where I've been. All right, I've been to basic, not as a high school or a junior. No, I've been to basic as an adult. And do you want to guess what name they gave me? I will let you guess. So, and once I give you, or I tell you the thing that you should focus on, the thing that you should be doing while I was doing basic training, at the end of this video or somewhere in the middle, I'm gonna give you the name that they gave me in basic combat training. We're gonna start with those folks that are 25 and over, 25, 30, 35 and plus. Yes, with the army, it goes all the way up to 42. And even over 42, you can get a waiver and still join the US military. It's really a case by case. And then I'm going to talk to our younger folks who are 18 to 23. I say 23 because some of them will leave their mom or their dad house, their parent house at 21. Some of them still live at home comfortably. So I'm going to address those people, also those future soldiers. So if you're heading to basic training, to basic combat training, or to boot camp sometime soon, this video is for you. Before I start, I want to make it clear. Yes, I'm a US soldier. Yes, day and night I represent the force, but everything that I say on this channel is solely my opinion, my point of view. All right, I do not represent in this world the army. Okay, let it be clear. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an advisor. I'm not anything. I share my experience with you and my mistakes. Okay, the things that I wish I could have done better in making myself even and in seeing myself even further than where I am right now. That is what I share on this YouTube channel. That being said, let's go. Dear younger future soldier, you are about to join the military. But before talking to you, like I said, my brothers, my sisters, my elder folks, all right, the 125 to 42, you need, listen to me, you need to give your 100%. Check this out, when necessary. All right, because recovery, because of your age and your capability at this point, recovery is not like that. It's not overnight. It takes a minute for your body to recover, like a certain amount of push-up or a heavy run or a or the amount of food that you get, your body takes time to realize what is happening compared to a younger folks that we're going to speak about. So give your 100%, I would say all the time, but sometime when necessary. Was from day 0 to day 8. Let's say we got 10 days, all right? The entire basic training from day 0 to day 8. Yes, keep pushing. Push hard, push hard, push hard. But when you know that there's no more test, this is basic training. Learn, listen, and do as you are being told. But because it's basic training, all the way to the end, when we get done with the test, guess what? That body need to recover. All right? That body need to recover. I'm not going to say do not give your 100%. Yes, give your 100%. But when all the tests are done, do as you are being told. But there's no need to push and to do the extra mile because it's really not necessary at all. I will be blank, straightforward with that. Be a leader and take charge. Be a leader and take charge because they expect you to be that leader naturally. You've been through life experience. You've been through jobs already. You probably have a college degree. You are you're somebody valuable in the society already. So that at that point, they expect you to be that as you have been expected. You don't want to lay back and see our younger generation behave some type of way. You behave just like that. We do not want that. So take charge as a leader. Be a leader and take charge as a friend, not as an uncle or not as a grandpa. Oh yes, it's not because you are older than them that you're going to think that you are in charge. You are not in charge. You just give your advice. You jump in when it's necessary. But if they do not need you, or you feel like okay, at that point you are being a burden and you're not really helping, back up. Back up because you are as a soldier. You are just as a soldier, just the way they are, as they are. All right. So do what you gotta do. Take charge. Be ahead. Be the leader. Like they always say, we are leaders. So be that extra mile of a leader as a friend, as a battle buddy, as a battle soldier, not as an older, not because you are more mature than them. That forget about it. Sickle is a thing. Yes, they're gonna say, oh, if you go to sickle, you are going to be seen as a weak person. If you go to no, sickle is a thing after the test and sometime at the end of the cycle. If you've been pushing, giving you 100%, like doing what you're supposed to do, like passing your test and all that, but sometime at the end of the cycle, you will understand what I mean. Trust me. Sometime at the end of the cycle, where there's no more need to push, or we are just prepping for graduation ceremonies or getting our stuff together to move now to AIT, which is the professional school. Relax. If you need to go to SQL, do that. Do not go to SQL as we are going through the phases. White, blue, yellow phase. As you are going through the phases, avoid going to SQL because if you get injured, like I said earlier, our body takes time to recover. Okay, it's not 24 hours. It will take up to 3 to 5 days to recover. So you do not need to you wanna push harder in the beginning, and when we're done with all the tests, all the qualification that makes you now a soldier, knowing the basic skill of a soldier, calm down. Okay, still do your PT, calm down and get yourself to seek call if you need help. If you do not need no help, you're fine. All right. That's what I wanted to say, and I'm gonna close here with our older with the older generation by saying, prepare your family. All right. Congratulations on this milestone. It was one thing to join the military at your age. It was probably demanding, challenging with the recruiter that you couldn't find, that you were always running behind them, or you figuring out your waivers and stuff like that. It was not easy. I know, being where you are right now, trust me, but you got to prepare your family. It's a big jump. If you have a wife, if you have a fiance, if you have children, if you have parents, You need to prepare them. You need to explain them as the recruiters will explain to you. With all the research that you're doing, talk to somebody. Go there having somebody that will write you when you are in basic training. Yes, there's no phone, there's no all that. You will learn how to write again on the paper with a pen on the paper and send letters through the post office. So prepare your family for all this big change that's about to happen in your life. Be open to change. All right. We have been used to live our life in a certain way, waking up at 8 o'clock or at 6:30, go to work at 7, and then come home, first shift at 3 p.m. and on the weekend go out or hang around with whoever. Probably for some of you, or for some of us, people were smoking or we were traveling left and right. We're doing everything that we're doing, but you gotta be prepared for the change, because the army, the U.S. military is definitely straight as far as the rule and the regulations. Okay, you can decide to travel as you want. No, that's over. You can decide to drink as you want. Now, no, that's over. You can decide to do what you want if it's not authorized by your leadership. So you got to be prepared also for that change. And your leadership can be somebody younger than you. Yes, you're gonna keep hearing this. Younger than you means younger than you. You're going to see a commander who is about 25, 26 years old, while you are already in your 30s. A commando, I'm talking about a captain, all right? Or a sergeant first class, which is 28 years old. Even your drill sergeants, they'll be about 25, 27. More, like few of them. Trust me, you will see that. So be ready for the change and be open to adjust yourself as you go through the process. Super important. Now, let's speak to our younger generation, our Gen Z. Let's talk to them. 18 to 22, 23. It's super important that you take notes, and not that you're going to do what I'm saying right now, but you definitely want to give an ear and try to see if it fits you and act on it. All right. Hopefully you already subscribed. Hopefully you like this video, and hopefully you share this with somebody that is heading to basic training right now, or just getting ready, or is somebody who is still thinking about joining the military, because there's a lot of advantages, a lot of benefit, a lot of things that you gotta give. You gotta give in order for you to achieve or to get to that goal of yours. There's a lot, but let's speak to those to those younger generations. First of all, parents, girlfriend, homies, everybody that you are about to leave at home or that you have at home. Know that when you get in basic training, you gotta suck it up and focus on you. You are in a place where you will be living with other buddies, with other people, with your male with male, female with female, for about 2 months at a time. 2 months. For some people, they've been struggling because they never left home, they never left their hometown, they never left their family and all that. So some people, it's hard. All right. Quick story. I have this battle buddy of mine. As soon as he got to basic training, within a few days, he was quitting already. He was leaving, saying that, oh, he's missing his parent. This other dude, he was so much into his girlfriend, but he never quitted. All right. You probably were gonna watch this video one day. He never quitted, so much into his girlfriend, but that everything was everything was turning around his girlfriend. She was his motivation in that case. But this other body, he was seeing his family not being present to support him, to even though they gave him the chance to talk to his family and to reassure them, and his family to reassure him, he still decided not to continue with the process. So enjoy it. Their families at home, they are 100% fine. Even if something happened to them, they say there's something called 911 that they're gonna call either the police, either the doctors. They're gonna call somebody else to take care of them. You can't do nothing for them. Being in basic training, no. Get that in your head and be prepared for that process. And let me tell you, by the time you think about not continuing with the process and you wanting to go home, it's going to take you the entire process All right, so you're gonna be there for the entire time until like everybody else graduate. Then they will let you go home. Most of the time, most of the time, that's exactly what's going to happen. You will stay in the barracks, you will stay in basic until everybody are graduated, because it's a process. You can't just up and leave, or they can't just send you back home, after all the tests, after all the investment, after everything that they did to get you where you are, and just say, okay, we can you can. No, they're gonna try to talk to you, to talk you out of the thing. They're gonna understand you again. Not that you can't quit. No, that's not what I'm saying. You can quit, but it will be harder than pushing through the process and graduating. Because I believe, if you said you want to join the army and you get to basic training because you meant it and it was for a greater purpose, no matter what that reason is, stick to that reason, hold tight onto it, and do what you came there for. Trust me, it only gets better at that point. Also, give your 150%. Remember when I said to our older generation to give their 100%, but our younger generation, give your 150%, and eat everything that you can. Eat everything that you can, because when you do your PT, which is physical training, or you do some hard stuff as you're young, it takes about 24 hours for you to recover really fast, because your body is energetic. It's all that you by eating everything to nothing. Oh, I don't want to eat the MRE, the meal ready to eat. I don't want to eat this, I don't want to eat that. I want to lose weight. Yes, just doing PT, you're gonna lose weight. Trust me, you will lose weight. Definitely will lose weight. So eat as much as you can, rest when it's time to rest, and give your 150%. Super important. The attitude, cut that crap out. The attitude, do as you are being told. Okay, do as you are being told. You don't need to give attitude. The drill sergeants, the leaders that are appointed to watch over you, to train you, to give you all the guidance, they are being paid to do so. They are not placed there for you. They are placed there to do a job, and that job is to get you to a certain point. They have no beef with you. They're not on a mission for you particularly. No. So the attitude is not necessary. You're just gonna make it harder on yourself. Because the more you give attitude, the more you get yourself noticed. It's not gonna be good. It's not good for you. Like, no reason. So be always at the right place. When they say we are going to form up at 5 a.m. in the morning at this location with this uniform, get that uniform ready the night before. Wake up an hour early. Oh yes, an hour early, and by 15 minutes start start getting to the location where you're supposed to do where you're supposed to be, so that 10 minutes prior you will be information already. Yes, at least 5 minutes, at least 5 to 8 minutes, but 10 minutes is perfect. You are there on at position of attention, or on at parade rest. You wait for your battle buddies. Don't be that guy that we're always waiting. We're always waiting for. Don't be that guy that is always messing for everybody. That is not a good thing. We're gonna finish this thing by saying, don't be a task seeker. Don't hide neither. Make friends and make the BCT easy and fast. All right. Being a task seeker, like, that means you actually looking for attention. You want people to notice that, oh, I can do this. Any volunteer, me, and then you run for any volunteer. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, but don't push it too hard. Because by asking, you you're gonna be noticing on a good thing, but do not. But by the time you do a single mistake, they're gonna punish you so hard. All right. So yes, be an example for your group, for your team, for your unit, for for your squad. Be an example, but be careful not to push too hard. Some of you guys that don't like to lay back, that's not good neither, because you are being watched. They see you, they notice you, and when they notice that you like to hide, you will be the platoon leader. You will be the PG, the platoon guy. You don't want to be a platoon guy because it's so stressful. Again, if you like having like doing roles and having roles, go for it. Help yourself, please yourself, but don't hide. Don't be a shy guy or or that person that does not want to. Well, that doesn't like the camaraderie. Avoid having that. Make friends. Make friends. Speak to people. It makes your basic combat training so easy and so fast, because you always have people to chat with, to do things with, to rely on, to watch over your back is super necessary. Do PT in the bay, super important. All right, if you're not a people person, at least find out 1, 2, or 3 guy with who you want to be that you will hang around with. All right, don't be that extra guy that being shy, that don't like to do nothing, or no, that it doesn't help you. You are supposed to have a soldier mindset. Strong, tough. I can do everything. I can achieve anything. Strong like that. So, last but not least, do not quit. Quitting is not an option. I said it earlier, I'm going to say it again. Quitting is not an option. When you quit, you are being hauled over. Meaning, we join together. For whatever reason it is, you decide not to continue the process. You're going to be placed on the side. They're going to feed you. They're going to pay you. They're going to do everything. But when I graduate, you still will be there waiting for us to graduate. Then you're going to go home. What is better? To graduate together or just to give up? Again, if you are sick or if you are injured for whatever reason, you really can't make it, you get discharged medically, it's okay. But voluntarily quitting, an emergency can happen at home where you really can make it. We had a guy, his wife, he left because he left when his wife was pregnant. They got ready. He was getting to the point where he had to join, like he needed to join at that moment. So he joined, got his wife ready, and when he was leaving, she was pregnant. Now, because she had lost the baby or she had complication, she needed him around. Okay, it's case by case. There are some situations where emergency, they will let you go, they will understand, and 3 to 6 months after, if you want to come back, they will take you back in. There are scenarios, there are situations, but again, they are human beings. Okay, they're not robots, they are human beings. But when they know that it's fishy, you just want to give it, you can't push hard enough. Trust me, you will regret that choice, because they have put so much energy, so much engagement, so many things into you, because you said you want to be a soldier. Nobody forced you. You signed. You said, I want to be a soldier. Sign me up. You did. And they paid people to get you there, and you want to quit at the last minute. It won't be that easy. And sometimes it can follow you in your civilian life at some point. Again, I'm not gonna say something that I don't know. I'm expressing what I've seen, what I've experienced, and what I have endured myself throughout this process. That being said, keep watch the other video that I did about the joining the military, the pros and the cons, about the MOS, which I'm gonna do. What is my MOS, or what are the different MOS? What MOS I prefer or I like, or I wish I had chosen if my job came with a bonus, or what is the whole deal. I'm gonna make bunch of videos on this channel, USK2, so that we can all learn from my experience, from my personal opinion, so that once you get to where I am right now, you can also make a video, or we can share different experience and learn from each other. The army is a standard. The US military has a standard, has regulation, and that is not. It doesn't bend. Now the way we go through all those regulations, we have our outcome that we might say, oh look, I did this with this standard and it didn't work. you might not, you might want to avoid doing the same mistake that I did, because leadership is on us and they want us to be greater. We gotta be greater. That being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing this video with as many as many people as possible. I am Sergio. I am the Ketu. I'm the US Ketu. I wish you all the blessed, all the best things ever, and Godspeed.